Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a little home Christmas tour just to show you all of my different Christmas decorations. Now, my house isn't any model home, it's just a real normal house, so there's definitely areas that need improving, and I don't quite have the collection my mom does if you watch that tour, but I just think it's fun to share. So let's go ahead and take a look. First of all, our porch is still looking really good. These are the greens I foraged from our back forest area. Everything's looking good. The only thing I need to fix is my swag. One of the little command hooks came loose down here, so I just need to get a new one and secure that so it's not swinging. But other than that, everything is holding up and looks very cheery and very festive. All right, let's take a look. I have to show my little Santa Lennox mug real quick. My mom gave me a few of these last year. I think they're so cute. He's holding my hot tea, keeping me warm. We come right into our entryway, and right off the bat, we have our pencil tree right over here. It's under this spotlight, and I just think it's so much fun. It's a really narrow tree, and the ornaments I put on this tree are all kind of nostalgic things my kids have made over the years, or recently. Lou made a bunch of little penguins. So lots of little handmade ornaments from our kids, their pictures, their little child ornaments. We have our wedding ornament here, family ornament. We have Sophie in a little snow globe right here. So cute. And then I have other ornaments like these ornaments my mom got me from Amsterdam when she visited there. I just have all sorts of ornaments on this tree. I really had fun with ribbon, nice bright pops of red, and it's just a fun thing to walk into. So at the base of the tree, I actually did this with the pencil tree and my main Christmas tree that I have upstairs, but I put a little bit of concrete in these old milk cans and then inserted the base of the tree into a pipe, and I really like how it gives it some nice structure and kind of elevates the tree. And then I decorated, these are actually the boxes my Santa mugs came in from my mom. I thought they were so pretty. So I just set up some boxes, kind of like gifts under a tree. I just think they're so pretty. And then Brett's aunt sends us popcorn most years, and so I thought I'd start collecting these kind of fun popcorn cans. And then of course for our garland that's running up and down the staircase, I did switch it up this year, and instead of putting the garland on the handrail, I put it down on the treads, and I actually really like how that looks. It's just a nice change, and I like how it frames the pencil tree really nicely. My kids like when the lights are blinking on and off, but you can change it and have them just still lights. But really pretty. It's a really fun way to enter the house. Now for these pictures, I meant to get a set of a winter scene. There was like a set of 12 on Amazon that was really pretty, not necessarily Christmas, but it could have gone all through the winter, and I should have got it. It was too late, but of course I still have my placeholders until I figure out which pictures I want to put up on the wall. So if you're curious, that's what that's about. All right, and then for our little entry table, I just added in a few little Christmas trees. These two are actually the little cheapy cardboard trees my daughters and I made last year. Super easy, but I think they're really fun, and they just add a nice little hint of Christmas. And then of course this fun guy, again with the blinking lights, that is just very festive, very cheery. You can change the lights so that they're just still not flashing on and off. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I just think this is a fun little tree. I like a white tree here and there. All right, and then down below I just have these 3 baskets. This one's holding firewood, and then this is a fence post project my son made when he was in 2nd grade, and I think it is so cute. This is supposed to be a scarf, but he made him have like a little headband instead, and I just think it's fun. So I always find a place to display his little fence post guy. He's got kind of a mean little mug on his face. And then over here, I just added a ribbon to a basket I always have here, a few sprigs from our spruce tree, a pick, a few large ornaments, and it just gives it a nice festive touch. One more little touch is I actually snipped this off of our mountain Christmas tree. This is the very top of the tree. I know you're not supposed to do that. I'll show you what it looks like over there in just a second, but I just thought it was so cute. So it kind of just made its own little tree. I stuck it in a little container. It's just a happy little tree that greets us. Okay, and then coming in to our living room, this is the first room you see when you walk in, and on our piano, this is where I have just some Christmas trees. These three are the Christmas trees that we made last year from cardboard. We painted them. They're just cute, they're fun, they're a simple way to kind of give some impact. And then these are trees I got from my mom. They have little trains that go around each of them. This one's a little harder to sing, and they both play music, and they're just fun to have on kind of in the background. All right, so if you watched the video, you might already know, but we did go up to the mountains as a family this year and cut down a tree up in the mountains. Now you can look up top and see where I kind of bluntly cut the top off, and that's what I just showed you over by the door. But it just happened to be that I liked this part of the tree, and if I would have cut from the base, I feel like we would have lost these nice branches at the base, but it kind of is what it is. This is not our main tree. This is kind of just for fun. We go and get these trees mostly for the experience. And I don't know if you can see, but I didn't put any ornaments on. This was kind of an afterthought this year. I'm so glad we did it, but I didn't have any ornaments to put on it. So I just got some tinsel and I just turned it into my ice tinsel tree. And I just think it's fun. All right, and then back here, this is a little mini tree I've had forever. I just stuck it in a little basket, put it on another basket that you don't see when you're looking into this room, just to kind of elevate it. And then over here, just some kind of random decorations. These are some sprigs that I cut from our spruce trees out back. And then this little guy right here, I made in my high school fabric arts class when I was a senior. And that was my favorite class I'd ever taken. And so many of us kept all of our little decorations that we made in that class, and anytime I see this little guy, I always remember that and have just really good, happy memories. All right, and as a centerpiece, I just threw this together. More sprigs from our trees, a Christmas tree, a few ornaments, some pine cones, and it makes a nice festive little arrangement. All right, let's head on upstairs. So on our way up the stairs, we don't have a fireplace, so for now, this is the best place I can come up with to hang our stockings. So I just hung up a garland. This has battery operated lights because there's no plug-in close enough. And then these stockings are made by my great Aunt Ruth. She's probably made close to 40 of these for every member of that side of our family. I just think they're such great stockings, very vibrant, really big. You can stick a lot of stuff in them, and they're just so fun to see on Christmas morning, brimming full of lots of goodies. So this is our main living area. It's upstairs. It's the main level of our house. It's where our kitchen is, several bedrooms. And I think because it's on the second story, it gives us a really nice view of the lake across the street. So in here, I didn't do anything fancy. I just have a few pillow covers that I got on Amazon, some white ones, some red ones. Again, I like red, kind of that classic Christmas look. And then here, this is an arrangement I made using things from my yard. So again, these are from my spruce trees, and then these sprigs are actually from my barberry bushes. I just think these little berries are so cute and just give such a nice pop of red in there. Some nice taper candles, and again, just some more pillows, blankets, all the cozy things that really make it feel warm and inviting in here. I gotta mention this garland. This is super old. Most of my garlands are old. I don't go out and get new things every year. I just kind of use what I have and kind of change it up here and there a little bit each year. But this is old and I like to put it here. Last year I had it just running straight across and it caused so much problems with my family because it would make it so the remote wouldn't work. So this year I made sure to do a nice swoop to give it nice clearance here. I think the little signal thing is right around here, so the remote works fine now. Okay, and then over here, this is our main Christmas tree. It sits right in front of this big picture window. You can see I have it in a larger milk can container. Again, I used concrete and a pipe and just put the base of the tree down in there, and it really gives this 7.5-foot tree some nice elevation. Otherwise it would be probably about, you know, right here or so, which is still really pretty, but I like kind of the structure. It's really easy to vacuum under, and it's nice when I start kind of layering presents in there. So for this tree, I went with a woodland theme again. I did the same last year, and I used a lot of pine cone ornaments that we made last year, and also the dried oranges. I'll probably toss those after this year and make fresh ones next year. But I have all sorts of little animals, kind of some gold colors, and some picks that add just some nice touches of glitter, nice texture, all sorts of little things. I also have on here a few Waterford ornaments. This is the ornament from this year, gifted to me by my mom, who has 40-something Waterford ornaments. So she's definitely got me started on my own collection. And then up at the top, I have 2 Hallmark birds. So if you watched her tour, she has a whole mini tree full of bird ornaments from the Hallmark collection. Ours are blue jays because we are the Jay family. So I really like getting our little blue jays a nice little view up at the top of the tree. There's our little fox that Ziggy tried to have for dinner one night. Had to hot glue him back together. Anyway, I try to keep the colors kind of natural on this tree. Golds, greens, browns, some oranges. I like these feather picks too. Just kind of rustic, very woodlandy, very cozy. All right, for our tablescape, I have just an old garland. I laid out some battery powered lights, a few taper candles, and then these light up trees that I thought gave kind of just a nice wintry touch. I do have some fabric that I got from the Walmart scrap bin for like $4. It just kind of creates more of a foundation. And then of course I have some Christmas dishes that I just have sitting out. I just think it makes it look nice and festive. It's not a full setting, just enough to kind of give the table a nice prepared look. It looks like we're ready to have Christmas dinner. On the shelves over by our dining table, I added a few more plates and then some pine cones, just a few fun touches. These are kind of little decorations that have been around for years. A little bottle brush tree, little candle, little snowman. I like this guy here. He's kind of sloppy and just likes to slouch and lean on things. So just fun. Candles, it just adds a nice little glow. All right, and then right here, someday I want to put a full-size tree, probably like a 6-footer, but I don't have one. I didn't want to go buy a new tree this year. So what I did is I used this 4-foot tree and I put it right on top of an overturned container, like a planter container from outside. Covered it with this extra tree skirt I had, and it just kind of elevates it and has it sit up nice and high. So when you come up the stairs, it feels like it's a full-size tree without it actually being one. So I'm kind of cheating there. But this is our fun tree. So bright, happy. We have some colorful ornaments that we painted last year, all different colors. We have Thomas the Train. We have more of the Amsterdam ornaments. We do have some Lennox. Let's see, here's a Lennox ornament. Here's another kid ornament. It's a little handprint. The fingers make snowmen. Just all sorts of different things. Lots of bright ribbon. I like the abominable snowman. I don't know if I can say that. He's a Yeti. But I like him. He's all wrapped in Christmas lights. And then here's Papa and Dee Dee right here. Nice little ornament. And then I did go ahead and do a couple little strands of popcorn garland here, kind of winding around. I thought that made a super fun touch. I might have to do more of that. Maybe this year, definitely next year though. I think the popcorn's really fun. We got our little nutcracker guy there. What other fun ornaments? Rudolph. I don't know, all sorts of fun things. It's a fun tree. In my room, all I did was add a nice blanket and a pillow just to give it a nice Christmassy, wintry look. And then of course, every bedroom in our house has a little Christmas tree. This is just one of those little mini $10 trees, and I just stuffed it full of ribbons, and it's just cozy, very happy sitting there on my little desk. Okay, and then coming into our kitchen. So this is where I keep all of our Christmas cards as we get them. I just clip them on here. These are some large, kind of wide ribbon. I just tied them around the cabinet door, and I use little gold clips, and it's just a fun way to display all of our fun cards that we get. Lou, do you want to show your card that you just got from Papa and Dee Dee?
So it looks like this.
Ooh! Yeah, really pretty. It's a pretty card, huh? Yeah. All right, we have a little fun centerpiece over here on our round kitchen table. This candle looks like it's running pretty low. Probably have to get a new one here soon, but really festive, pretty little arrangement. And then over here, this table isn't usually here. I brought it up so that we could display our little Christmas village and kind of make a nice little scene here. My mom had this village when I was a little girl, and I had so much fun playing with it, pretending I lived in the little village. I can't remember which little house. I think it was the candy cottage that I really liked. Maybe it was the little flower shop, but I just think villages are so fun. And then of course I added in more of those just quick and easy cardboard trees that we made last year. They're just a fun project, and look, this one's a little worse for wear, but still fun. All right, and then down below we have this little Advent tree. We don't really use it. I use it mostly as a decoration. We don't actually stack each piece for every day because you have just kind of like a half done tree. I like to see it fully done. And then I have this little bin that's fun. I just stick a bunch of little Christmas books in there. This one's really fun because my parents recorded it when Brady was a baby, and it's fun to see them reading it.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
To the window, I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw it.
Anyway, just a fun idea. We actually realized later my parents were competing as they were reading it, so you can kind of see the competition building throughout the story. So we like to read this and kind of laugh about it years later. But it's just really fun to have a bunch of different books here for the kids if they want to look through those. Not a whole lot else in the kitchen, except I do have some bottle brush trees over here. I think these are so fun and so cheery, and this is where I spend a lot of time doing dishes, so I thought I might as well have them here to kind of keep me company. And then let's see, I usually have candy in this little jar here. But I didn't get to the candy. Nice little candle. We did make some molasses cookies today. I keep catching people coming in here and grabbing as many as they can and kind of scurrying out. They're really good. Over here for my little canisters, I just tied some red ribbon just for a nice little touch of Christmas. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed walking through our house, kind of taking a look at all of our Christmas decorations. We do have a few more in our bathrooms, and like I said before, every bedroom has a little Christmas tree, so all of our kids have a Christmas tree in their room, and just a few other things here and there. But for the most part, this is how our Christmas looks. It's very festive, very cozy, and I just love this time of year. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas.